Hello parents, welcome back to another review video with Candid Schools. Today we are at BS International School. So this school is in Electronic City, Binjipura. It's a CBSE school and they have from pre-primary all the way until grade 12. So before we get into our nitty-gritties, please do have a look at the basic stats. Right, first up, school type. Now, BS International School, we would like to classify them into new age and mainstream school. Alright, why new age? Now, everything they do is new age. Whether it is the kind of curriculum they have, alright, whether it is in terms of the facilities and infrastructure, they have like 14 sports facilities, digital labs, drone labs, everything that you need. When it comes to sports, they have so many unique sports facilities in the school, whether it is shooting or archery, and they have like specialized sports coaches for even small things like chess and chess, basketball, etc., shooting, etc. I think even with respect to the goal that they have in producing entrepreneurs, every single thing that this school does is very new age. Why mainstream? This is not a niche school. It's not a school like it's a specific sports school or specific art school. This is just like any other mainstream school, which is why we classify it into mainstream and new age. Let's talk about fees. Now, BS International School classifies into our high value school category in our 4 quadrants. Now, why does it classify there? Well, for the amount that you're paying as parents, I think what is the value that you're getting from the school, right? This is exactly what we're trying to help you with. Now, for pre-nursery, it starts from 50,000 and it goes all the way up to grade 10, which is 1.2 lakhs. Again, grade 11 and grade 12 are different fees, which is all mentioned below in our blog. The idea is when you're paying this kind of money, which is very nominal as compared to other schools in the area, when we're definitely going to talk about the competitors, but the kind of value that they're giving, right? Whether it is from the scratch, from pre-nursery to grade 12, the entire journey is to produce entrepreneurs, is to produce high value individuals who have a lot of skill sets, whether it is the kind of infra they have, big huge campus with 14 different kinds of sports, robotics labs. They have like awards for young people that gets given like by the Vice President of India. Lot of emphasis on patriotism, so many stuff that's going on, which is why we couldn't help but put this in our high value category. So I was talking to the chairman of the school, and again, our main motto was to understand what is the goal of the school, and I think the goal of the school was very, very clear from all our talks, that they want to produce entrepreneurs. At the end of their 12 years at BS International, they're looking for kids to come up with their own ideas. I think from the chairman himself, I think they all draw inspiration because he's a serial entrepreneur, and more importantly, I think they kind of start off with the main motto that they want to promote employers than employees as their main motto, and everything starts from there. So whether it is a program that they have with the management where they can partner, so that during their tenure, even from 6th standard, they can partner with the school and they can start their entrepreneurial journey. They can earn money to kind of fund their higher education. and also the school as the goal of the school is to also start a business school, which also is in line with what they want to do with entrepreneurship. So I really think that it's a wonderful goal given this day and age in India, where entrepreneurship is booming and everything is so inclined towards starting up your own business. So the school is also very much in line with the motto of India, I could say. Okay, I'm always looking for unique things about the school to tell you guys, because every single school has similar stuff, right? That everybody talks about holistic education, and then they want to develop critical thinking and things like that. But I'm always in the lookout for some unique things that the school are doing. BS International, to be frank, has so many unique things, but I still managed to find three most unique things, three USPs of the school. USP number one has to be their NIS coaches, National Institute of Sports Coaches. Now, I think my biggest question was, are they just mentors here, or are they actually regular coaches? They are regular coaches, and you don't have to pay any extra cost to get your kids trained under the best trained coaches. So they basically come here and train the kids. The kids are given like options in terms of whatever sports that they can choose, and whichever sports they choose, the coaches train them accordingly. Special training is given to every single kid who picks the sports according to the preference that they have. So I think NIS coaches, they have 10 such NIS coaches here, and so that definitely has to be USP number one. USP number two has to be their partner with the management program that I was just talking to you about. So the goal of the school, as I said, has everything to do with entrepreneur skills that they want to develop in kids. So as part of that program, what they do offer is whichever kid at the end of their tenure at the school comes up with their entrepreneurship ideas, startup ideas, business ideas that they want to start off at, let's say 11th standard, 12th standard. They even encourage this from 6th standard onwards, but whichever kid has these kind of ideas, they actually have allocated 1 crore or more to invest in these startups, so that they can actually kickstart their career. They don't have to wait until they're 18 years of age to actually start something or to even think of an idea. They really want to start at the very young age. So that definitely is a very big very, very interesting idea for a school to have. Number three, as I was telling you, this is a new age school. So in that also, if I have to tell you, I really like their drone technology that they're actually teaching the kids. Now it's part of the curriculum here, and they have like one class every single week where they have a proper drone instructor, they have a drone coach, and these kids have hands-on classes every single week where they learn about drone and robotics and all of these details in detail. And they also have summer camps and summer programs organized now, which is in line with the drone with the drone technology. So I really think they're taking it up a notch. So these three things definitely have to be the USP. Alright, let's talk about the positives of BS International School. See, this school was actually started in 2018, and since then until now they have, as I said, they have so many opportunities. And this June actually they're coming up with so many more opportunities, like the ones that I was telling you about. All the new facilities that they have. Whether it is shooting, archery, whether it is athletics, like huge court is coming up. They have just so much more facilities that are coming up. So I think it's going up a notch in terms of what they're providing. But from whatever I see, I think positives, even from the reviews that you guys have given all collectively, number one, I think definitely is their class size. They have like 25 to 30 kids in every single class, which makes it so ideal. Secondly, I think everybody spoke about the kind of principal and teachers who are very, very approachable. Every single parent talked about that in the reviews, and I also spoke about that in the school's management. And then they really do have a proper process and procedure to ensure that that's happening, and no wonder that this result is coming out, that they feel that they're super approachable. Third thing, I think they have a HLC, which is the healthcare unit, a hospital that's right adjacent to the school. So this is basically a full-fledged hospital. So they don't really just have an infirmary or a small clinic. They have a proper hospital with doctors and all facilities. So in case any kind of emergency happens or any kind of small checkup also, you have proper doctors and a proper facility that comes. Apart from this, they're also planning to have an infirmary at school. So that's amazing. And as I said, the positives also definitely has a lot of things to do with their entrepreneur programs, their the sports facility. I'm really impressed with this because not many schools give you a lot of these blends at very reasonable cost. So I think these definitely make the most positive things about BS International. Yes, we did do our due diligence to figure out all your negative comments, and two most important ones which I saw it repeat several times. I took it to the management. Here they are. Number one definitely was the approach road. Many parents had written that the approach road to the school is really bad, which is true. The approach road currently is not at all good. I spoke to the management about this as to what are their plans. So basically, the management has spoken to the MP, who is DK Suresh, and the MLA, and that there is a lot of issues with the approach road and things like that, and they have actually sanctioned a new road to be built here, and it's a work in progress. I saw that today. It's a work in progress, and I think by June, before the school starts, the road would be ready. So when you guys do come to visit the school for your inquiries, please do also ask about this, and you can also see the progress on the road. Number 2, when it comes to the other negative point, I saw a lot of parents talk about the transport facility, especially about kids not reaching home on time. Like it's taking about 2 hours for the buses to put the kids back home. So I think this was another big concern. It is right 2 hours even after the school. So when I spoke to them, I think the whole idea was they want to split the kids that are in a single bus into two separate buses, so that this particular thing, they have really had this conversation with the parents and got this feedback a lot. So for this academic year, that is from June onwards, they're fixing this by splitting every single route into two buses. So that's another thing that I would like you to talk to them about, as to how they would be going ahead with this when you visit the school. They also kind of inform every single parent based on the distance, right, from the school and to your house, as to when the kid might reach home. So this is also already informed to them, but it's good that you clarify this. So these are the 2 negatives. Alright, let's talk about competitors. So for BS International, I think 2 top competitors are Vedam School and Euro School. Now Vedam School is, I think, just 1 kilometer from BS International. Their fees are similar, but I think in terms of opportunities that BS International is giving, I think BS International is a little higher than Vedam. In fact, I don't think they have so much of facilities actually. So BS International is much higher there. When it comes to the other one, which is Euro School, that's about, I think, 4 kilometers from BS International. They have a little higher fees. They also have a good space, good infrastructure. But I think, again, in terms of opportunities and in terms of the kind of sports and 14 different kinds of sports and things like that, I think BS International is slightly higher, and it's also reasonably priced to Euro School. Or let's talk about the wording. Well, see, before we get into our idea of the verdict, I think, again, as I always say, you should always find the best fit school for your kid. There's always a best fit school, and that's always dependent on what you want for your kid. Every school has different kind of opportunities that they're giving, and if this school ticks all the criteria that you have, like the school shouldn't tell you the criteria, you should have criteria for your kid, and then you should check it against what the school is giving you. So I think that's exactly what we want to help you with before you visit the school, that it should at least be an 8 on 10 for you, for your kids' needs, and based on that you're picking the best fit school. So if you're visiting BS International, my final words would be that if you're looking for a school in Electronic City, and if you want a school that has reasonable fees and abundant amount of opportunities, then I really think BS International is a very good option, very good fit. I think in terms of the management, the school runs very, very strong in values, in terms of even very clear with what it wants to do with its goals. So I think that's definitely one thing. Entrepreneurship, if that's something that runs in you, if you parents are also business owners and startup owners, and if you would like your kids also to learn something similar, then also this is a very good school in that way. I think in terms of principal and teachers, there's several good reviews, especially talking about that. So they're all a very big plus. Even in terms of the fees, super reasonable. In terms of infra, when you visit the school, you'll know they're coming up with a huge, sports facility and a lot of new advancements just for this academic year. So you can come to the school, see what all is coming up, and you'll be I'm sure that you'll be impressed, right? So I hope this helps, and I hope you pick the right fit for your school. Thank you so much for watching.